There's one word that I'm gonna be using a lot in this video, and that is fun. The game starts with you going on an infiltration mission to hunt a man with a plan to launch a missile to destroy America. You catch up to him and kill the son of a B-word. I can't say I swear in the first 30 seconds of the video. But he manages to launch the missile, and within the first 15 minutes of the game, you are climbing on a missile to stop it. You then fall straight into the president's office and claim your position as the president of America. Now the character creator appears, and here's where Saints Row 4 makes the first big impression by allowing you to customize your genitals and be a good game at the same time. Fast forward 5 years, you're running the country fucking bitches just like the actual American presidents fuck the country, but then aliens attack and start abducting people. You fight the aliens for a while, but you get abducted as well. You then wake up in a sitcom fashion, which is really weird, and you start to realize it. Turns out, you've been put in a simulation, and then begins your tale of breaking it to defeat the main villain of the game, Zinyak. The rest is up to you to find out. Now, as you might be able to tell, the game's plot is over the top, and so is the gameplay, and it complements it so well because you are super powered, baby. We're gonna get to the combat, but first, the open world traversal here is just so good. You can drive pretty much any vehicle you see in the game. The game has an arcadey handling instead of being realistic. There's also flying vehicles in the game, but who the is gonna use them when you can super sprint like Flash, super jump to scale buildings like the Hulk, and it only gets better because the upgrades for these powers are great. You need to collect data clusters in the game world to purchase power upgrades. Other than your standard general upgrades like the ones that increase your top speed or jump height, there's like wall running, mid-air dashes, and gliding to name a few. Once you figure out how to use all these abilities nicely, the traversal just flows, man. Now sure, it isn't as great as something like Sunset Overdrive. You should check out my video about it after you finish this one. But I really like the traversal systems like this a lot in games like Prototype and Infamous, and this game is no exception. The only problems I have here is that you can't reload while sprinting, and it takes a second to go from super sprint to reload. I get why the developers made it like this, but I just don't like that. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please consider liking it and subscribing to the channel. It helps out a lot, and I'd appreciate it, my dudes. The gunplay of the game is arcadey as well, and god damn it's fun. The alien weapons just don't sound good, but other than them, the sound effects for weapons are crispy and satisfying. You can actually see the bullet trails of automatic guns like SMGs and ARs. The ragdoll effects in the game are wacky, so for example, if you hit a headshot with a gun like Deagle, the enemies fall by doing a crazy ass flip. Other than character upgrades like increasing health or stamina, you can get stuff like dual wielding pistols or SMGs. And this game has some of the most insane Joker's mother in Arkham Asylum crazy weapons ever. Here's a dubstep gun that uses the power of music to annihilate your enemies.
I don't think so. And on to the next.
Here's one your mother asked me to order. And I don't even know what this is, but god damn it, it's cool. You can actually feel the improvement in weapons with every weapon upgrade you buy, but there were some instances where I thought that some weapon upgrades costed too much for what they offer. There's a goddamn dedicated dick punch button in the game, for f***'s sake. Now here's the thing, visually the game is still pretty damn good to look at, and it has aged incredibly well. Mainly because of the art style, which is a blend of cartoon plus cyberpunk, and the color grading of the game, which is borderline perfect. The performance is solid as well, even in crazy ass situations where most games would struggle even on high-end PCs. The game does have crashing issues though, and it crashed on me like 6 times during my playthrough. But what's special here is that the over-the-top effects and explosions in the game are some of the best I have ever seen.
I think it's dead now.
Now, of course, you do have your traversal superpowers that I mentioned earlier. Ooh, that's not the kind of penetration I was looking for, but there's more. Because you also got superpowers to use in combat, which are gradually given to you as you progress. You got elemental blast, telekinesis, ground stomp, and of course, like the other powers, these have upgrades as well, but they also have different modes. So for example, you can shoot fire instead of ice in your elemental blasts, turn the object or person you're holding with telekinesis into a time bomb, or my personal favorite, ground stomp to turn your enemies into rockets that go up and then split in midair to come down like an airstrike. The mix of bombastic gunplay and superpowers in this game makes you feel like a god. It is so entertaining to just f*** around in the open world with all the incredible shit you can do. Whoa, look at this guy, he's got the moves. I misclicked. Challenge activities in the open world are also unadulterated video gaminess. There's challenges like this in which you have to use your traversal superpowers, and then there's challenges like this which are pure chaos. My monkey brain is having so much fun right now. To buy weapons or clothes, you have to hack a store first before you can actually purchase something. And this hacking minigame here is just the same as Spider-Man PS4. Granted, it was more refined there, but basically it's the same thing. The only major problem I have here is that the boss fights with human enemies can be cheesed through with no effort once you get the ground stomp. I literally completed these 3 boss fights of this type back to back by repeating the process of stomping and then just spraying bullets while the stomp recharges. Other than that, the gameplay here is insane insane levels of fun, and the missions use it to their advantage. There's bad shit, crazy set pieces. Fuck you, Coca-Cola.
I can't read, okay?
This is for Ronaldo.
I can't read.
It's like, come on, you're shooting alien planes with a giant American-themed turret in the first actual mission of the game. Some of the missions are just so unique, like this one where you're fighting tanks and riding a bike in a Tron-style world, or this one where the game turns into a 2D brawler called Streets of Saints. Even in missions where you don't have superpowers, just the core combat and situations are entertaining as fuck. Plus, I just don't know any other game in which you have to escape a giant alien spaceship while What Is Love plays on your own aircraft. That's another thing. The music in the game is good, especially the main menu theme, but sometimes I did feel like there's a lack of it, like brain cells and Twitter users. Like there were some places where I feel music should have been present, but it wasn't. That being said, the actual song choices in the game are fantastic. Literal classics, bro. Coming back, even with the insanely fun gameplay, some missions are repetitive, but they never feel like it because of the writing of this game.
Listen, we've got enough clout right now for one major bill, not both. What do you want me to push forward? Do you want to be the president who cured cancer or the president who solved world hunger?
None. As you might have figured out till now, Saints Row 4 is a self-aware comedy. If the other stuff in the video didn't tell you that, then just look at the preset outfits in this game. First of all, how fucking star-studded is the cast here? Your voice options in the character creator include both Troy Baker and Nolan North. The game is already a comedy, so if like me you choose Nolan North, it gets even better because this man has also played Deadpool in the past.
Come get a taste.
You got Keith David, Terry Crews, even Roddy Piper makes a guest appearance in the game. If this game doesn't make you laugh, there is something clinically wrong with you. Hell, even the side missions include shit like this. Oh my god. What the fuck have I watched? Oh my god.
That's right.
There's a certain type of side quests in this game, which if you complete, your homies also get superpowers. The completion of this chain of side quests is required if you want the good ending of the game, but also, you can call any of your homies to cause destruction with you while you're f***ing around in the open world. The only missions that I don't like are the ones this character called Asha gives you, because like, this is a game which strives on chaos, so don't make me wait around in slow-ass dragged out missions, goddammit. Let me tell you one more thing. The entire game can also be played with a friend in co-op. You know how it is, man. Even a game as fun as this is made better with friends. So in conclusion, Saints Row 4 is one of those games that says f*** realism and is proud to be a video game. It is not a masterpiece or breaking any boundaries, but it is so fun I had a smile as big as your mother's milkers while playing it. And there were many moments where I was just laughing my ass off. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification icon so that you may never miss out on any future content. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers, my dudes. Some of my other videos are on your screen, so please consider checking them out as well. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.